Howdy. I'm Dan, but people like to call me the Coyote Howler. And that's because I learned dog training by watching the cows in the hill behind my house. I would even go out at night and I would howl with them. And one night, they held back. And that was when I knew they had accepted me as part of their pack. So you see, you don't need no sissy motivators to train your dog. Fussing over your dog, buying him treats and giving him toys, that just makes him think that you are weak. I've seen cows tear a bloody carcass right out of each other's mouths. So if anything, you should take food and bones right out of your dog's mouth every chance that you get. You see, you must establish your leadership. This is your God-given right, your dominion over your dog. Now, I find one of the quickest ways to do this, and this is real easy, so even the youngins can do it, is you want to take your dog and you want to throw him down and pin him real hard on the ground. Now, he's going to struggle and he's going to fight, and you're just going to hold him down real tight. Hold him down, and you're going to wait until he gives up, all right? You want to wait till he gives up, not just that, you want to wait till his eyes get kind of a glazed look, like just misty, like a blank stare. That is him seeing your divinity, all right? All right? That is him recognizing your leadership and realizing that he can just let go, that he doesn't have to think anymore. Now that's a good dog. Why, hello. I'm Robert. Motivation? Huh? Yes. We absolutely, positively believe in positive reinforcement and using food in training. Why, I've even gone so far as to use choice rare steak bits when the situation warrants it. Food choices will be incorporated along with your highly customized, individual, tailored, specific to your pooch only, dognomic training curriculum that is given after our dog assessment is completed. Like a special snowflake, your dog is an individual, and we pride ourselves on treating his problems as such. Now, I will slightly digress, as it's important that you be perspicacious about the efficacy of a judicious use of what we call the bookend motivators. Just as books cannot stand without the bookend, neither can your dog's training without these motivators. One is what we call the efficiency collar. The uninitiated know this as a shock collar. I caution you not to think of it as volts of electricity being transmitted into your dog's body. As to a dog, electricity is felt merely as a tickle, like one might have in the belly before a good rousing laugh. Another device we like to use is the steel walking enhancer. In lower circles, this is referred to as a prong collar. But do not think of these sharp spikes digging into your dog's flesh as painful prongs, but more as a gentle reminder of a mother wolf's teeth, as she might use them to correct her cubs on the neck. By using our trademarked advanced system of dog assessments, bookends, and dognomic training curriculum, you will have a splendidly trained dog in absolute absolutely no time, with very little effort, time, or participation on your part. Winston, speak. Yes. Give me a paw. Good boy. Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm a force-free trainer. So when your dog gets it right, I might mark the behavior with a word or a sound, and then I use a number of different things as motivators. Food is a wonderful tool to use as a motivator. Not only will most dogs work for food, but it's super efficient. And a lot of us don't have time for lengthy training sessions. With food, you can bang out a lot of repetitions in a short amount of time, which also helps keep your dog's interest. Another thing, it's a biological need. You have to feed your dog anyway. So why waste those little kibble calories in a bowl when you could be using them to help your dog understand what you want from him? I also use toys. This is great for your high energy dogs and your ball crazy dogs and for those rare dogs that food just doesn't do it for. I also use praise. Lots and lots of praise. Who's a good boy? Sometimes alone, most of the time I pair them with another motivator. So how about when your dog gets it wrong? Well, being force-free means that I do not use intimidation or things that could potentially cause fear or the possibility of pain. I use the words potentially and possibility because there is some contention among trainers as to what fear and pain are to a dog, whether they feel it and how much. I've been told that, for instance, that a prong collar is not painful to a dog. Well, I've got news for you. It would have to be, or it just wouldn't work. Even when it's not being used to correct and just lying on the neck, it would be like having constant itchy shirt tags poking you all around your neck 24/7. And I don't know about you, but that would drive me insane. I've also been told that a shock collar feels like everything from a tickle to static to an electric joke hand buzzer. Someone once shook my hand when I was a kid with one of those joke buzzers, and it hurt, and it scared me so bad I nearly peed my pants. So, no thank you. Until animals can speak for themselves and tell me whether something scares them or hurts them, I'm just not going to take that chance. And why would I when there are so many other ways to get what we need from them? Instead, what I do is when a dog gets it wrong, he doesn't get the things he really wants. He doesn't get the food or the toys or the praise. Even my attention might be completely withdrawn. Dogs do what works. And so we can use this learning by consequence to get our training done for us. With my training, your dog will learn that doing what you ask is the way to get what he wants. And not doing it gets those things taken away. So he'll begin to respond to your requests because that's what works. It's that simple. I use the least invasive methods and the highest standards of animal behavior change, and will promise to continue my education to make sure that that remains true.